So I'm driving up Robinson Avenue in downtown Oklahoma City the other night, and I see on one of the digital marquees of one of the churches across from the memorial about Whiz Kids. And I'm like, what is Whiz Kids? And I'm feeling bad because I don't know. I've got the lady with the answers here. It's Sarah Skinner. She's Communications and Development Manager with Whiz Kids. Thank you for your time today.
No problem. I'm glad to be here.
Well, I appreciate you coming down because you guys are actually based downtown, pretty close, right?
Yeah, we are. We're just at 9th and Robinson. And so we just really love being able to kind of be in the city and right where everything's happening.
We are enjoying that as well. So let's get into it. Tell me about Whiz Kids. What is Whiz Kids?
Whiz Kids is a tutoring and mentorship program for at-risk children. So all of our kids are reading below reading level, and we bring them to a site and we pair them up with a tutor who will just kind of love on them.
This mostly focuses on inner city schools and those kids, or beyond?
We're actually in the Putnam City School District, the Oklahoma City Public School District, Mid-Del, Crutcho, and Crooked Oaks.
How did this get started? Because if I understand this correctly during our debrief beforehand, it's the 20th year of this.
It is. It actually started with a homeless breakfast. Our founder, Larry Bross, he actually has an organization called City Care, which is our kind of umbrella organization. And he was talking to these guys who are homeless, and one of the things he figured out was that a common denominator was that they were illiterate.
So education played a big part of that.
It was a huge part. And so he was like, well, we've got to kind of nip this in the bud where it starts.
Sure.
And he started looking around for a program, and he went to Denver, and they have a great Whiz Kids program there. And he brought it back to Oklahoma City, and we've been doing it ever since.
So Denver was doing some legwork. He found some successful things that he could mirror here in this market. And you guys pair up with local churches for locations, right?
Correct. We have 30 sites. We're in 29 schools. And we actually have 67 churches that are part of Whiz Kids.
And I'm assuming when you go approach these, the outreach is, well, yes, we'd love to be a part of this.
Oh, of course. For the most part, it is. I mean, most churches, they want to be with the kids. That's where, you know, if you touch the kids, you touch the families.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit more. What does the tutoring involve? What aspects are in, and what's the time frame, and how much time do the tutors spend with the kiddos?
It's really easy. It's 2 hours a week, 32 weeks a year. So we let you take off when there's, kids are on vacation, you're on vacation. And we try not to burn out our volunteers. And our kids, you come in and you sit down and you have a little meal with them. Try to fill their bellies so that they can concentrate. And then we have a short club time, which is optional. And we just teach our kids, spiritual and moral values, and we teach them good character traits and how to be just good people. And then we spend an hour tutoring. It's just reading with a kid. We ask that you have a 8th grade reading level and that you have 2 hours to spend.
So we're not talking like algebra or calculus or have to brush up on your trig beforehand. This is reading.
No, it's just reading. It's just spending time. And really, the time is the part that's the most important.
I would imagine so, just that face-to-face, that one-on-one time.
Absolutely.
All right, again, we're talking with Sarah Skinner. She's with Whiz Kids, and you guys have a big event coming up.
We do. We're celebrating our 20th anniversary, and so we have a big banquet at the Cox Convention Center. We're going to have about 1,300 people there.
And among those are some pretty heavy hitters that you have for speakers.
Absolutely. We have Kirk Humphreys and Wes Lane, and we actually have the mayor, Mick Cornett, who's going to be there, and a bunch of other people.
Rob New, I believe Oklahoma City Public Schools will be there, Joy Hoffmeister, State Superintendent, and you will be there running the show, right?
Yes.
It's a lot of people. You say 1,500 people, perhaps?
Yeah, probably. Once you count all the volunteers and the people who kind of make it happen. We actually use it as an opportunity for our tutors to come in and be celebrated. So part of the people who attend are actually our volunteers.
Which is important for them to be recognized as well.
It is.
But this is important for you guys because this is a major fundraiser for you.
It is. It will cover about half of our budget for the year.
Very cool. Sarah Skinner with Whiz Kids. I've learned a lot during this conversation and just since the car ride last night. Best of luck on Monday, and
Thank you so much.
Let's stay in touch since we're neighbors now.
All right, absolutely.
All right, appreciate it.